to figure out what I need to do because, I don't want to impede on your financial troubles. What? I'm not broke. I have money. Drrrrrrr. Now, he got money.
If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, out of the way.
What ways are women not equal under the law that men are?
Why are you giving girl over there your number?
Like, what are these passport bros bringing to the table besides an ability to financially control these women?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's Benays. Got to be more careful. Got to stay focused.
When you trigger people, especially men, you got to work on that ego. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to trigger people. Sometimes it may cause embarrassment to them. Sometimes you may have to make them feel less than, even if it is by accident. For example, if your man got money and he prides himself on having money or whatever it is, or he prides himself on something, you use that in which he prides himself in, and you use that as the trigger. So for example, if a man prides himself on, being smart, or having a lot of money, you use that against him. Like, I know you don't have a lot of money right now, or you may be going through some financial issues and you might not be talking about them, but I really, really got to get something done and I really need this much money. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do because, I don't want to impede on your financial troubles. What? I'm not broke. I have money. Drrrrrrr. Now, he got money.
Pure evil.
So when you need something and he doesn't want to give it to you, or he says I ain't got it, he can't say he ain't got it. Now he just told you he got money.
Now, the wicked thing is that works on a lot of guys. I'm not going to turn around and say her techniques don't work, because they do. And you know what? Guys are falling for them. But is it happening like that? Why do you think so many women are departing from her? Because it doesn't work like that anymore. Women are trying to run that game on guys nowadays and going, oh, hell no, Cheryl, you lied. Why y'all think she keeps saying, the man will be older, the man will be older, the man will be older, the man will be older? Because that works on older set men, not nowadays.
All right, so I've just come back from work here and I wanted to address some comments that were left on my last video. It's not like anything major because most of the comments were cool. We're fine, everyone agreeing as usual because I don't on this app, but it was just comments made by a few individuals, probably like 3-4 of them or whatever, which I found very strange that I just wanted to address in a separate video. Obviously in that video, if you haven't watched it, it's a video before this, but the topic wasn't about this, but obviously I was talking about my daughter's dad changing her nappy, yeah? And then some people wanted to be like how women should only change the baby's nappy if it's a girl, because stuff it's along the lines of predator stuff and things like that. And I just had to look at it a bit sideways, and a lot of people looked at it sideways as well, because why would you call... all right, let me just... My question is, if you think that your husband or the father of your kids or anything would be predatory, if that's even the word, towards your daughter, why would you have a baby with them? That doesn't make sense. Number two, it doesn't make sense to say only the woman should change the daughter's nappy, because I literally had to ask one of the commenters, I work 3 days a week, yeah? So you're telling me that whole day I'm at work, she's with her dad, he shouldn't change her nappy. My daughter should sit in a dirty nappy all day because he's a man and he shouldn't change her. On top of that, there's women that when they give birth, going through postpartum healing, C-section mums, all of that. So their husband or their boyfriend or partner or whatever shouldn't change the baby girl's nappy or help her with, nappy changes and stuff, because he could be a predator. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not saying that these things don't happen, because it does. That makes zero sense. If you feel like the father of your child should not change your daughter's nappy, you should be looking at yourself sideways. If it was... No,
not even that, right? What happens is people get caught up listening to other people. And so I guess it's kind of good that you're doing that, because yes, when we look at what you're saying it and say, you know what, I don't mind, because you have some women out there that look at everything. They look at men like they're the most atrocious thing running. Will say, yeah, I don't want my man changing my daughter's diaper. which is nonsense. Any man that doing that to a baby deserves the most foulest. I can't say it right here on YouTube, but deserves all of that stuff. Everything you think I'm thinking, that's what they deserve. Let's move on.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, out of the way. Get the away. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is out of the way.
The audacity.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the way. Super simple. That's all. You're welcome.
She got in trouble because of that. Of course. Why would you make a video like that? Do you know how foul you made police look? I mean, everybody already think what they think about police. But you just prove what guys know. Like, oh yeah, we know. We know. We not even mad. Like, I'm sure everybody's looking at that video going, like it's another day. Like, I don't care if she did that. That's how all police feel. They all want to give you unnecessary tickets sometimes or try to hit their quota. Because I'm from New York. And one thing in New York, they will lock you up for anything to hit that quota. Go to New York City around New Year's Eve and they try to hit them numbers or around the end of the month and find out.
I know that 93% of women in this country believe that men and women should be equal. It's like, of course, but only 18% self-identify as feminists. So obviously women don't believe that that means the same thing anymore. The question is why? I mean, what purpose is feminism serving anymore? What rights do men have that you do not, that we're still fighting for, I guess would be my question. As far as feminism, by definition being, equality between men and women, of course I support it, but in practice, I guess, as a means to what ends is feminism reaching?
Do you support the ERA being
The ERA
amendment?
I don't know enough about what's the ERA.
The Equal Rights Amendment.
What does that do?
It's that women and men are equal under the law, but it would become an amendment. It's been in question for years and years. It was actually one of the most accepted laws at first, but then one woman who was not a feminist went against it.
Between this. What ways are women not equal under the law than men are?
Just interviewing each other now.
Yeah, I know.
So women are paid less. Women are not.
I cry all the time.
That's always the argument. Women are not paid less. They're not. Women take the most unnecessary jobs. So that's why they have to work for $20, $25 an hour. Also, women are not doing the hard jobs. Women take off the most. There's a lot of reasons to go into that.
Accepted as much. I mean, I can go on a whole list. Why do you think that they are equal?
Because they are, I guess. I mean, you say that women are paid less. Did you not know that we have the the Equal Pay Act of 1963? It ensures that men and women will be paid equally. JFK signed that into law as a part of his New Frontier legislation.
That doesn't mean it's brought forward, though. You don't have to use it.
Okay, well, so that's always, it's illegal to not pay women the same as men. Then they say, well, I know someone that does that. It's like, okay, well, then you should file that with your HR department if you truly believe that you're having disparities, or even the Bureau of Labor will take up.
That's not happening. That's why. In some cases, it'd be seniority. I would love to see a woman, I'm sure it's happened before, say, wait a minute, I don't get paid as that old guy right there. They usually fire those guys, but I don't get paid as that guy right there. He's been working here for 10 years. Of course he gets paid more than you. I can imagine, but everyone's paid equally. Every time you work at a job, you see equal opportunity, employer. You see all of these things, and guess what? There's certain things that are put in place to where women are now winning in the job market. Yes, more than men. Women are given jobs more than men. And men, a lot of times, are down and out. They have to be creative, and they're forced to think outside the box.
Damn, babe, this looks good. You ready to eat? Hey, weren't you hangry?
I still am hungry.
Okay, then.
Well, it's because why are you giving the girl over there your number?
Babe, she asked me for the wait list. I had to give her the number for the wait list.
Why do you give her your number? You should have gave her my number.
I don't know you. Yeah, babe, I only got a little bit. I don't think I can finish. I'm really full. But you should be able to.
No, I don't want it anymore.
Why not? You literally said this was gonna cheer you up.
It's because, why do you keep on giving other girls your number?
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Babe, it was the rewards thingy, the rewards program.
You can't pay full price?
Well, you want me to get you this every week? I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Just say you don't love me then.
Babe, did you eat your yogurt?
You eat it. I don't want it. That girl paid. Literally, that girl served it to you.
It's a self-serve.
That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke. Can't be serious. That can't. Is that a joke, y'all? Tell me. I don't know.
You guys know that there's a trend encouraging men to all get passports and travel.
Passport bros are so funny to me because they are literally the epitome of a man who wants it both ways and yet somehow brings nothing to the table.
Oh, here we go again.
So I still remember being in Thailand and I was out at a bar with a girlfriend and we were seated next to these two older American guys. They must have been like mid-40s, you know, not super attractive, balding, a little bit fat, super sunburned from the Thai sun. You get the picture. But they're both talking about how American women have just gone so downhill and they just are really looking for a Thai wife who will be submissive and cook and clean for them. And of course, Thai women are so beautiful. And in the same breath, one of these men had the audacity to say, I kid you not, he said, but I don't want my woman to just think of me as a wallet. Sir, be so for real right now. You want your woman to cook, clean, basically wipe your ass for you and still be hot and maintain a perfect body. And you don't want to provide for this woman? What these men are really looking for.
He didn't say he want to provide. He said as just a wallet. You know what that means? A woman to look at them and say, this is all I want. Why do you think so many guys go to the Philippines? Why do you think that? Why do you think so many guys are traveling with their passport? I don't know how these guys look. They could be their stature, the way they are. A woman may look at them as just a wallet. But you know what I do know? I do know you deal with certain women. You can tell if a woman's looking at you for just your wallet. A lot of times it's an even exchange. Why? Because women in the West look at them as wallet anyway. 100,000, 6 feet, young.
Is an exploitative relationship where they can control all of the finances and basically use these women to the best of their abilities. That's what they're looking for. And the thing is that men who come from traditional societies, like for example, my husband is Mexican. I have a lot of Mexican girlfriends who are in more traditional marriages. And the husband completely understands that it is his role in this traditional sense to provide and protect. And in fact, a lot of these Mexican wives, they don't even cook and clean. Like they hire help to do that because the husband understands that he wants the wife to maintain her appearance and maintain her body. And he wants her to care well for his kids. Like, what are these passport bros bringing to the table besides an ability to financially control these women? Like,
Business, none of my damn business.
like, what are they bringing? Are they bringing traditional husband vibes? Because I'm not getting it.
Who are you?
What are you talking about? She knows no passport bros. She just assumed everything. All they do is assume. She assumed every situation out there. Guys, just from a conversation she heard, guys say he doesn't want to be used as a wallet. Yes, nobody wants to be used as only a wallet because it can happen anywhere. What she's insinuating is guys aren't finding happiness as guys don't understand what they need to do for women. Guys understand what they need to do for women. But you know what's happening? Guys have left and found women for a cheaper price, but a better. Isn't that something? You mean to tell me a guy can jump on a plane, right? Especially if he finds a deal on a ticket. That's the key. You can find a deal on a ticket anywhere. Sometimes $500. Sometimes the guy can say he traveled $500, $1,000, two both ways, there and back. A guy can find that. So you mean to tell me a guy spends $1,000, goes over, things are a lot cheaper. Women respect him a lot more. He goes over there, finds a woman. Of course she wants money, but that's going to deal with him and deal with what he has because it's worth more there. Let me cook. It's the same way we've been cooking the whole time. And these women can't defeat that argument because guys are winning. Guys are leaving and finding women that are willing to do the extras.
That's what we do, right? Yeah.
And guys leave for that because that's what they need. Because every woman wants money. And guys want that because they realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like you.
Hold the line. Stay with me.
So he's coming.